Aloha everyone, my name is Gene. I am with EXOS and this is our 30-minute body weight workout. Like I always say at the beginning of class, I just want to say thank you to all of you joining me, and I look forward to sweating with you, moving with you. We got a really fun day planned, and yeah. Today we got 2 blocks, that's our primary, and then I'm really just trying to focus on more of that sprinting technique and getting into those positions. So we'll be predominantly in that sagittal plane, so pretty linear, and then focusing on some tempo work. So let's get right on into it. Find that space. You're not going to need any towels for the ground, any sliding, or any chairs, just your own body weight and some open mind. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, nice and easy quarter squat on one leg, and then you're just going to drive that knee up into a big knee hug. We're going to do 3 each side. So side angle, little quarter squat, load that hip up, big knee hug, get nice and tall, as if somebody was trying to measure you. Okay, as tall as you can get at the top, try to straighten out that leg, really drive through the ground. Switch it up, other side, 3. So quarter squat, drive up, nice and tall. Quarter squat, drive up, big knee hug. Very nice from there. Okay. You're going to shift that weight to one side as we did right now. Okay, and then just kick straight back, touching that big toe on the ground as if I was going to sprint forward at you. Okay, we're going to do 12 there. So get comfortable, lots of weight on that one side, kick straight back. Okay, 12 reps. All we're doing here is really trying to heat up that glute, get things firing. Ten, 11, 12. Once you're done 12, switch it up, other side. Big quarter squat. Okay, try to indent your footprint into the ground. Then from there, take that chest, lean it over your knee and toe, and then kick straight back. Give you a side angle, kick straight back, okay? In that running position. This is a great alternative if you don't have any bands to warm up those glutes. Nice isometric hold. You can do all angles here, out to the side. I love just going straight back into this sprinting position. 11, 12. Okay, from there we're going to go into a reverse lunge with a slight rotation. So 3 each side, lunge back, rotate over that knee, open up, and stand up tall. 3 each side. Open up that spine, and stand up. Switch it up. Take your time in the hole. Really try to get every movement down. All right. Now, from here, we're going to go into an inchworm. With the inchworm, I want you to extend your hands as far as you can, keeping that trunk nice and still without falling. Looks like so. Walk the hands out. Extend your arms as far as you can. Then your feet follow. We're going 3 here. So 3 reps, back and forth. You have limited space. Really try to hold that bottom position. And then walk up. Switch it up. Last one for me, 3 here. And stand up. Very nice. Now we're going to get into some marching. Okay. Marching place. Toe comes up. Coordinate the right arm, left knee, and left hand. All right, I'm going to give you a countdown. 3 seconds here on me. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, now we're going to get into a skip. Get into a skip. I'm going to give it about 10 seconds. Here we go. Skip it in place. Counting down from 3, 2, 1. Relax. All right. A little bit of neural activation here. We're going to go to a drop squat. Okay, with the 2-inch run. With that 2-inch run, want the feet pitter-patter up and down as if it were heavy raindrops on cement. Only thing is, when my feet are going up and down, my arms are going nice and slow, coordinating that movement as I go through. So, drop and a go. When I give you that go call, we're going to get into that 2-inch run. Here we go. On me. Ready. Arms up. Drop. Go. Come on. Relax. Shake it out. Good job. Just like that. Okay, make it. If you have neighbors living below you, make them hear you, okay? Really want to hear those feet nice and firm on the ground. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. Here we go. Big arms. Ready. Drop. Go. Relax. Last one. Quick break here. Ready. Drop. Go. And relax. Shake it out. Grab some water. Quick sip here. Now, we're going to move into our first block. With this first block, we are going to be doing 3 movements in one, so it's kind of like basically a complex. But I want you to understand we're going to try to hold at each position. So we're going to be doing reverse lunge. Okay, we will hold for 2 seconds at the bottom. Then we will come up to a sprinter's position, nice and tall. Hold for 2 seconds. Okay, and then a single leg RDL. You can coordinate your hands airplane or opposites. Hold for 2 seconds and then to the top. We're going to do 5 each side. And then we're going to switch. So 10 total. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. You're going to move with me. So first thing is big reverse lunge. Holding 1, 2, come up, spinner position, 1, 2, and then kick out, single leg or inverted hamstring, 1, 2, back to the top. 5 of them just like that. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. That's 2. Really try to own that bottom position and the top position. It's got a nice little flow to it once you stick that foot into the ground as if it was cemented in there. I like that opposite arm reach with the inverted hamstring just to emulate almost that 2-point stance as if I were to load up and sprint at you. Okay? So 5 each side, reverse lunge, hold for 2, come up, 2, 2, okay? 1, 2, 1, 2. These are great movements. Really drives that running economy. Okay, and makes you own and have some awareness and stillness. Okay, with your technique. Last one for me. Up, kick back, and to the top. All right, continuing that theme, we're going to get into that high plank position. We're going to go into some knee flexion, okay, and then we're going to kick back into that yoga pose. When we do get into that hip and knee flexion, similar to a mountain climber, we're going to hold for 2 seconds. Okay, hold for 2 seconds. When we kick out, hold for 2 seconds. 5 each side. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So, high plank position, 1, 2, kick up, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So it's got some tempo. Go ahead and get started if you haven't already. We got 5 each side. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 5 each side. Switch it up. Notice. Really try to point that toe toward you. So flex that foot, not pointing it when you meet your knee and your chest. Very nice. Once you finish 5, go ahead and take a spot on the ground. Now we're going to get into some glute bridge marching. Similar thing. Similar theme. Elbows drive into the ground. Big glute bridge, heels through the ground. Now I'll just drive one leg up. Hold for 2. Slowly come down. Hold for 2. Okay, we're going to do 5 each side, 10 total. Nice and slow, keeping my hips elevated the entire time. 10 total. Take your time with all this. It's all about tempo here on this first block. Don't worry about rushing through it. Take your time, lots of body control. Last one for me, and 10. Beautiful. So that's block number 1. We're going to move through that 3 times, okay? Make sure, if you want to add more time with those positions, you can. Add a couple seconds onto that 2 seconds that you're holding in each position. All right, moving right on. 5 each leg. Reverse lunge. Hold for 2. Coming up to that nice and tall sprinter's position. Kick back, inverted hamstring. Holding for 2 each. 1, 2. 1, 2. Reach out. Hold for 2. Here we go. Reach out. And back. 5 each. Try to pause. Pose for the camera. Each position. Pose. Pose. And pose. Perfect. Switching it up. 1, 2. Up tall. Kick out. 1, 2. A little worse on this right side. So I have to really focus on holding that position and getting comfortable at the top and bottom positions. Up tall. Now, when I get up to that tall sprinter's position, if you can't get all the way past your hip, just make sure that my toe, okay, is pointed up and not towards the ground. So the top of my shoelace is pointed towards the roof. Tall. Same thing here. Very nice. Let's move it right into that yoga position. Okay, we're going to go high plank into that downward dog. First, we're going to add that big knee punch, right? Big knee punch, hold for 2. Kick up. 2. 2. 2. 5 each side. Now, when you throw that foot in the air, try to drive your head through the hole. Push it up. Right on your back into that glute bridge marching. Same thing here with that theme all around. I want to keep that toe pointed towards me, right? Nice and flex, ankle. Be aware of that. More dorsal flexion you have, usually helps with injury prevention, jumping higher, running faster, lots of good things. So, practicing right here is awesome. Stay tall with those glutes. Hips are nice and elevated. Lots of pressure to that heel and down. Grab a quick towel off, and we're going to finish this last set. Now for this last set, let's add a little bit more speed. Okay, through the movement, let's be a little more flowy. You can hold 2 seconds, you can go through it with a little bit more intensity. I'm going to go through with a little more speed. Feel free to hold those 2 seconds at your own ability. Here we go. 5 each side. You'll notice you've been holding correctly, that it gets really getting a good flow and rhythm, and your mind just tells you where to go in each position. Last one, tall. Ooh. Once. So, love this complex. All right. Same thing here on this yoga push-up with that kickback. All right, add a little bit of speed as you wish at your own comfort level. So, kick through, kick up. 5 each side. Last set here. Dressage. And 5. Very nice. All right. Last set of glute bridge marching. Okay. That single leg glute bridge marching. As you wish. Really can't do this fast because you can't have both legs in there at one time. So you gotta wait for that leg to come down. Try to do it in slow-mo. Get to that sprinting position of tall and get a good hold. Trying to get new range between your quad and your trunk. Beautiful. All right. Very nice. Fantastic. All right. Moving into block number 2. We're going to turn up the intensity a little bit. Okay. We're going to have a close eye on that rest and that work. So we're going to go back to that 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. Okay. Alternating between 3 movements. First one being speed squats or bodyweight squats. Okay. As many reps as you can get. Shoot for 30. Shoot for 30 reps. That's the goal. And then we'll get a nice 30-second rest. Going right into mountain climbers. Okay. Mountain climbers. Same thing. Try to get 30 reps in that 30 seconds. Then we'll have a big 30-second rest. And then sprinter sit-ups. So I'll go over each movement real quick for you right now, just so you have a little idea. Speed squats should be this speed. If you want to add a little bit more, you can do jump squats. Second movement, mountain climbers. Same position as we were just in. You can move as fast as you want. If you want to add a little bit more difficulty, try to make sure that your feet are coming off the ground as you're changing. And then you can direct your knees either outside or inside your hands. Last one, sprinter sit-up. Same thing, we're in that sprinter position. Elbow goes to knee. Then we switch, trying to get connected at the top. Again, 30 seconds of work, 30 seconds of rest. Try to accomplish 30 reps in that work, okay? In that 30 seconds of work. We will go through this twice, and then that will be the majority of our day. We'll get a little bit of calf work. I told you this is going to be a sprinter or runner related day. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. I'll just get my timer going. 3, 2, 1, go. Let's go. Bodyweight squats. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15. We got 10 seconds. Come on, bust it for 30. Rest for 30.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, 29. Whew. Very nice. So we'll rest for 30 seconds here, getting right into those mountain climbers. You set your own intensity, you set your own goals, your own pace, okay? Whatever fits you, do that. Right into mountain climbers, high plank position. Here we go.
3, 2, 1.
Go. Very nice. Ooh, I think I got well over 30. I think I got around 60. Got around 60 there. All right, last moment here. Sprinting sit-up or runner sit-ups. If you need to here, feel free to use a mat or some padding. Use that rest. Slow yourself down. Ready? Go. Relax. 30 seconds to rest here. Try to slow yourself down in this rest period. Really try to understand. Get that heart rate down. We're right into those speed squats. Here we go. Ready? Go. In and out of those hips. Drive those hands. Ooh. 32 reps. Slow yourself down in this rest period. You got 10 seconds of rest left. Go ahead and find a spot on the ground. Right into it.
3, 2.
Here we go, mountain climbers. Ready? Go. Ooh. Love those mountain climbers. All right. Big rest here. Reset my timer. Here we go. We're going in 5, 4, 2, 1. Let's go. Sprinter sit-ups. Right into it. and relax.
2, 1, go.
Relax. We got 30 seconds to rest here. How are we doing on time? Let's take an extra 30 seconds and let's go through one more time, and then it'll put us right over that edge to give us a nice finishing touch right before dinner. All right, so big minute rest here, a little bit longer. Catch your breath. Really push this last step.
2, 1, rest.
Sorry about that. All right. We got another 20 seconds here. Take your time. Got about 4 more minutes left till 6 o'clock, so we can go to dinner. Let's earn that dinner. Here we go. We're going in 5,
3,
4,
2, 1,
go.
go.
Bodyweight squats. Come on. 10 seconds. Let's go.
3, 2, 1, rest.
Go ahead and rest. 30 seconds here. Here we go. Right into mountain climbers. Here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Come on. Push yourself. Come on. Ten seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Beautiful. Last series here. Big running sit up. Let's end on a high note. Slow yourself down. We're going in 10 seconds. 10 seconds here. Big running sit up. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Time. Woo, very nice. Good job. Way and strong. And that nice dinner coming up. I hope you did as well. Slow yourself down. Continue to move. Don't stay where you are. Just feel in through your nose. Out nice and slow. And the last thing we're going to do today, we're going to finish with some calf work. Today we're going to go 3-way calf, 2 sets, nice and slow. Really trying to own that foot position. All right, let's start off. Just so we have the time. So if my feet are nice and straight, just flare them out to that duck position. And from there, you're just gonna lift up like a ballerina. 10 reps. Nice and tall. Give some love to your Achilles, calves, shoulders, that lower leg. We're going 10 here. Okay. Good. Now you just go straight up, nice and tall. Try to drive through that big toe. Try to get all the way up. Hold at the top. nice and slow down. This is a nice little finisher. Now, move those toes in. Okay, pointed towards each other. Big toes pointed towards. Make a triangle, and then from there, just drive up. 3-way calf raise. Some extra love to that lower leg. All right, last set here. Right into it. Flex those feet. Stand up tall. 10 reps. 10 reps. Continuous. So shake it out if you need to. Moving on. Okay. Go straight up. Now with this straight up position, if you want to go knees bent, so if my knees are bent, and from there, I just work my calves. Not this extended position, but knees are bent. This is another great way to play with some dorsal flexion. Or if you have an elevated surface, you can get some more range. So 10 reps there. And then of course, last round, big triangle, 10 reps. Now, while you guys are accomplishing that calf work, I just want to say again, thank you for joining us. It's always a pleasure to move with you. It's kind of a different opportunity to be able to move at the same time as I'm coaching. And I hope to see you guys all tomorrow. And have a great evening, wonderful dinner, lots of water, of course, lots of food, lots of sleep. Make sure you guys are taking care of yourselves while you guys have everything under control at home. Thank you so much. I'll see you tomorrow.